Alright, welcome back, guys. It's going to be another King of the Hill match brought to us by SC2SEA.com. It's going to be Tendersteak versus Oxygen. It's going to be TVP on Sandshore Mist, Icy Cup Sandshore Mist. It is going to be the last game for tonight. I think we've gone through about 10 to 15 games already, so let's get this underway. We are here, so we got Tendersteak spawning as the red Protoss on the right-hand side. We got Oxygen spawning on the left as the blue Terran. So usually I'm going to have to tip Tendersteak for this one because he's a very strong Protoss player. It is a massive map. Um,
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely huge. It's like the biggest two-player map in existence, which is like what Icy Cup do. And I like what they've done here with the Zelnaga Watchtowers and how you can take these expansions in like really risky spots, but you do have Zelnaga Watchtower in like a safe spot that can help you spot for it. Like it seems to be like the perfect balance out for lots of expansions that are really easy to take. So it's really good maps by Icy Cup. There's not a big enough shout out for Icy Cup for making these maps, because the Blizzard maps compared to these ones suck, and I'm sorry Blizzard, but that's just true. Like these maps are the best thing ever. Looks like Tendersteak will be scouting reasonably early just to see what's going on maybe before Oxygen gets quite a wall. And he's getting a bit of a weird wall in with a supply depot just up the top here. I haven't seen this in a little while. Maybe he'll be going with the barracks. Yeah, he'll be going with the barracks next to it. So not too bad. He'll be keeping his barracks up the front, but he won't be walling off completely, which is not a bad bet actually. It's just pretty cool. Pretty standard plays by both. The Gateway is going down by Tendersteak, and he's kind of boosting his probes at the moment, as all good Protoss should at this point. Gas going down at the usual time for Oxygen. Pretty cool. He's not going to be going for that uber early factory like he went for last time, which I think he went for like a really early gas before his barracks, which is pretty good if you need siege tanks really early, which I don't mind too much in TVT.
yeah.
In any case, it looks like this barracks will be finishing, and probably finishing off this probe a bit. This probe will have a very short life, unfortunately. Not too bad for a scout, however. Looks like the gas is almost finished for Tendersteak and his gateway as well, so we'll be seeing the standard build opening. No cheesy stuff here. Gas being stolen by Tendersteak. Really funny play. He knows that he wants to keep the turn play on one gas as long as possible, which it isn't really a big deal if you're going to the 1-1-1 build, because you don't need to get that second gas until like the factory. So it shouldn't be too hard at this point in time. Cybercore just going down for Tendersteak right about now. Little proxy probably going to be going on by the Protoss, but yeah, for the Terran player, Oxygen is going to be proxying a bit. Really like this, especially on maps as big as this, because it means you can hide it fairly convincingly. There's too much to scout, and he will be doing a lot with it. 2 Marines just going to be killing off this assimilator while he does pump out units, just pumping out some Marines, pumping out some SCVs. Probably a good bet at this point in the game, while his proxy is about a third of the way through. Looks like the Protoss player is just going to be scanning out the Zelnaga Watchtower, seeing how that's going. Second gas is finishing, and the Cybercore at the same time. So pretty nice timing. He's saving his Chrono Boost, probably for the Warp Gate Tech or for the first Stalker or Sentry to defend any sort of push. No factory down quite yet by Oxygen, because he obviously had to delay it. However, he will be hiding at Ghost Academy, so we'll be seeing Ghost maybe nuke later on, but at this point in time, I would be seeing a Ghost Rush probably popping up. Proxy pylon by Tendersteak. So these players are just going to be proxying the hell out of each other. However, the Urzador Koth will be scouting out this pylon. Quite effective scouting by the Urzador. Pretty awesome. I really like that when the Urzador does scout out that sort of thing. That was a joke if you didn't get it. Ha, unstable. Where are you, man?
No, that's right. I'm just sitting back, relaxing at this point in time.
Whoa.
But that's alright. We got a
Yes.
tech lab on the barracks at the Parag proxy there. He is getting a ghost out. He is not researching a cloak yet. But
Yeah,
really,
so he really doesn't have the gas for it at the moment, probably because of the gas steal. So Tendersteak will not know how awesome his play was. Twilight Council and a gateway coming down, so we will probably be seeing a Dark Shrine being popped down here in this little proxy area. Not bad. But if for any reason Oxygen sees this, he will know, and he will have a pretty strong advantage here. However, it looks like Tendersteak is going for a really uneconomical opening. He's just chrono boosting the crap out of his gateway, which is not bad when you're going for a one gateway sort of play. But I don't know, not chrono boosting your probes gives you a little bit of a probe disadvantage. However, you do still get some extra minerals for the gateways, which he has 2 gateways building now and a Twilight Council. So I'm rather surprised we have more. So the Dark Shrine is going down now, completing a wall in as well. So it will be really interesting. We do have the first ghost popping out. We haven't seen anything more from it. However, the cloak is about a third of the way through, and we do see a factory finally going down by Oxygen. So we will be seeing a nuke, I would expect, probably on the probe line or on this pylon area. At the moment, I think the most damaging part would be to nuke the gateway area, just behind the gateway, between the gateway and the Cybernetic core. So if you do take down a few pylons, his supply block the Protoss player so heavily, his progress is so hindered. However, it looks like the first gateway is going to be finishing. He has four gates total at the moment, and he does have the Dark Strand about half the way through. It takes so long to build. The Stalker did try and push up, but he saw this wall in, and it looks like a really, really weird game coming ahead. It's the sort of game that we do like. However, it looks like the Stalker will be scouting around like a really smart Protoss player should, and he will probably be seeing these two ghosts popping out. So it's not going to be very, very good.
Yeah, this ghost with the cloak here coming, it's probably not going to be as effective as he would hope if it doesn't finish damn soon. He needs to go pretty much right now because the robotics bay is going down in the main for Tendersteak. It's going to take a little bit of time for that observer to come out, but it looks like he's just waiting around. See, this is a mistake here by Oxygen. He's throwing away his advantage. He is missing this 4-gate proxy with DTs down here as well. He does have a 1 scan, but really is all Tendersteak needs to do is send 1 unit at a time. See, he is waiting for that nuke, but that's not going to matter because as soon as this robotics facility finishes, that's going to be an observer, and he's wasted his opportunity. I do agree that he thinks he's being smart with that nuke, but it's just wasting his time. He cloaked a little bit early there. Wow, come on, people. Stop lagging. He cloaked a little bit early there, but he's going to get quite a few probe kills if he snags it right. But really, that observer coming out now is going to be chrono boosted. He has 100 chrono boost on his stuff for some reason. Not really sure. Come on, people. Stop lagging. God. But
and
anyway.
It looks like this ghost will finally be popping out. However, the Observer will be popping out. I'm not sure if he will be doing it. He does not have that much energy as well. So it looks like, oh my god, spiky as hell. I'm sorry, somebody must be doing it. It's Legion only. It's only Legion. I'm sorry, I don't want to point him out and make him feel really bad or anything. But so far, it's only Oxygen. He will scout this, however, not very effective. These ghosts are going to run out of energy as well. So it's not going to be very good. However, the nuke is going down by the good ghost that doesn't have it. He's going to be taking probes off the line here. The Observer's coming out. This will be lights out for Oxygen, I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
And
but anyway, yeah, see, I probably would have kept to both the ghosts attacking the probes rather than the probe line, just because they would have gotten more kills than that, especially with that Observer coming out. In the meantime, you got DTs. DT's at the front. He's got no scan. Or he's probably got 1 scan left. All Tendersteak really needs to do is send 1 more DT up the front, force another scan, and then he's done. There is a tech lab coming on that starport, but it's going to be too late. Especially, he needs to go back in there now, though. Both these players really wasting their opportunities here, I feel. There we go. 1 more DT going up the ramp. He's going to be forced to do another scan. The Raven is going to be coming from that starport pretty damn soon, but really it's this first scan that he wants to try and get. There's the next scan. Run away. Save the DT. No, he didn't save the DT. If he gets a couple more DTs now, he can walk in. No, he didn't get out in time. But anyway, once that scan finishes, yeah, he's done. He's got that 4-gate. Oh my god. He's got that 4-gate stuff.
yeah. Well, the thing that I was going to say here is that he stopped building DTs, and that's at the wrong time. If he would have had 1 more DT, he would have had until now. The Raven has only just started now. He would have had this massive advantage. He would have won right here and then, I would have expected, if he would have done it. However, it looks like he's going to not finish his wall.
Oh my god, the depot was down.
Oh my god. We want to see some force fields from these sentries to help micro against these Marines, but it seems like there will not be. So not the best micro from Tendersteak, however, he did get quite lucky. He will be losing quite a lot of units, but his 4-gate will help. The DT is coming in, but too little too late. This Raven is almost done, and that will be lights out there. At the moment, I don't know why, but I'm thinking Oxygen might actually have this in the bag if he can defend this quite well.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, because both of these players had the advantage, and then they just took too long. They are going to... Like, the Stalkers are hitting the Marines instead of that bunker. That's a big mistake by Tendersteak. He's got that DT in the mineral line now, though, but the Raven's out, so he's going to be able to really deal with that pretty damn easily. And, yeah, he does still have that 4-gate with random DTs everywhere, but still, it's kind of frustrating to watch because they threw away their advantage so early.
It really is the bane of casting when you see stuff like this. However, the DT is really indecisive. He had time. He should have killed the SCV during the supply depot, or at least tried to get in. Looks like ghosts are also popping out, so EMP is also an option for stealth detection. At this point in the game, I cannot see this Dark Temple strategy working. He needs to do something. He needs to prevent this barracks from going out, and he needs to push and push quick.
And we got another ghost coming into the main here. He is running out. He is run out of energy, but wow, Tendersteak's he's oversaturated by about 8 or 9 probes here on his main. He hasn't expanded yet. One base versus Terra is not the best idea, but he is getting a push in here. Lots of Marines. He does have stim, so that's not going to help him much. Sniping down the DT and stuff, but he does have a lot of Stalkers. He could maybe just take this out, but the Raven does have enough for a point defense drone now. Not really sure why he's not going to go use that. He needs to go plant that stim and go nuts. But no,
it looks
he's
like
going to lose
all
all
the
his Marines.
Marines are down at the moment for the Terran player. Somehow he has lost this game. Like, I mean, the Ghosts were not the best position in the first, but he had this real good defensive advantage for quite a while, and he just seems to have thrown this away. Somehow he's come behind. Only 4
There's
Marines
the PDD.
are point defense. The PDD has come up, but not the best. He probably should just focus fire that PDD for a minute. But it looks like he's just going to continually go back behind the PDD, and he's just going to attack these barracks. Probably a good bet, actually, just to take out a few of the production facilities, just to not really go for the throat, but just to disarm him for about a minute or so. PDD has run out of energy now, so we will be seeing the Raven going down, then the Marines. Probably he's focusing the Marines first, probably a slightly safer bet, just so that it goes down. And the Raven is down. More Marines dying pretty quickly. This medevac will be running out of energy quite soon as well. Looks like we've got a few Marauders popping out. A bit late. Concussive Shells is almost done, but it will not be doing very well at all. GG out by Ox. Last game of the night being taken out by Tendersteak. Some really, really cheesy play, but awesome, cool play by both of them. I feel like Oxygen just threw that away towards the end. His build really didn't favour him. Not really his fault, but it really goes to show in this map, you really want to scout everywhere. And if you look at the score,